chief remembers. The conspiracy revealed. Janessa? Your Highness, we discovered another shipment of weapons and money on its way to a different group of would-be revolutionaries in the east. The chiefs are funding rebellious peasants on our lands. Lies and slander, Your Majesty. We found a receipt proving that the weapons shipment was coming from the north. Who else could be behind this? I'm just going to take this off the table and then start off the vote. Thank you. So, this is between y'all, the chiefs and the counts, okay? If we vote A and we order the chiefs to pay a fine to the counts, wealth will be distributed and defiance will be changed. Arrest a few prominent chiefs and interrogate them. Authority will be decreased. That's good for the chiefs, but defiance will grow up. We can't prove anything that the matter lie. Jackal me. Are you serious? What? just go. Kershmush, hello. No worries. No worries. Thank you. Thank you so much for the warning. It's okay. I have 3 L's in my name, sadly, on Twitch, because one day I will get it with 2. Pay the fine. Harry, if you want to join the game, you can do !point join, and then you can vote for A. Just saying. Why are counts betraying counts? You're good. You're good. The raid went to a person who I've literally messaged for their like username. They haven't answered yet. It's been 5 years. Anyway. You're good. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's been 5 years, but I hope you all had a wonderful stream. Hopefully anyone who is over there in Mozzarella's chat, you can you can post in their chat, hey, if you're not using this, can I use it? But totally don't bother them. It's been 5 years. I mean, anyway, Kershmush, Sam, let's see who else is over here. Anyone else who came in through the raid, Vlad, hello, welcome. Oh, sorry, don't read that, J-Rain. That's for a task thing. If you want to vote, do !point vote, and then put the yeah. Hi, what were you raiding? I mean, what were you playing? What was your evening like? BTM Bloodlines 2, how did you like it? Would you recommend it for someone who, you know, needs more games to play? Thank you for your service. Thank you, J-Rain. Welcome. Also, what did you join? Let's see. Where is J-Rain? J-Rain is part of the Chiefs. Harry is part of the Counts. Okay. So, if you all already have the game, you can play with like your Twitch stream, right? But you can also set it to what you want your counts, chiefs, and barons to look like. So that's why if you see anybody with like a custom, they possibly have that game already, and they can set it so when people are playing it and whoever they join, that's what they look like. So just if you are wondering how this game works, if you're just a player and you own it, I would recommend if you like VTM a lot. Well, I'm always happy to. I have been told I would like Satisfactory because I like survival crafting games and I would enjoy that, you know. And Factorio, I just have never done it because time. And I do have VTM stuff. Like I've yet to play and like VTM fully, but I really want to. I really, really want to. I've taken the test multiple times. I've gotten 2 different results. One more than the other, so number 1 and number 2. But yes, I would love to eventually play. I had a Bruja VTM like character that I never got to play. Yeah, that was gonna be so cool. Anyway, alrighty. Voting has concluded. Arrest a few prominent chiefs and interrogate them. For anyone who joined, you can do that to join the noble list and vote. You will have funds to fund your own projects. I will tell you how to vote then. I haven't played the tabletop in so long. I have a mighty need. You know, it's hard to, like, it's one game that, like, every single time when it's planned, it either cancels. Like, the only thing I've ever done has been, like, a guest appearance. And I still want to continue. It was, like, difficult for me to join something that's already happening. And I was very nervous. Last time I played this was with Red Cap. I heard that y'all overthrew Red Cap. So, what you're planning here? You send the watch to arrest the highest ranking chiefs in the kingdom. They're subjected to grueling interrogations, hoping to discover if they're involved in funding angry eastern peasants. This is an outrage. I can call upon 16 other chiefs who would all attest to my good character. A conspiracy against the counts? Why would we even bother? They're far beneath our concern. Every single one maintains their innocence. In the end, you have to release them without charge. The counts are unsatisfied, and the chiefs are absolutely furious, calling you a tyrant. Well, defiance is now 5. Damn it. A private show. Oh, yes. Your Grace, the songstress has arrived. She's just tuning her lyre. And then she'll perform for us all. 1 point of authority down, only 5 more to go. We can totally win this. Release him. I told you that my heart is loyal to you, my majesty. Not in public, dog. What of our child? A few minutes later, the songstress sweeps into the council hall. She carries herself with incredible confidence and immediately begins to pluck out a tune. Her music is the most beautiful thing you have ever heard. Your cheeks are damp with tears. The marshal begins sobbing. Even the spy master hides her face in her hands. Once I was a nobody, but now you'll kneel before me. I'm gonna stay standing. What? Your knees buckle and you find yourself kneeling before her. The rest of the council follows suit without hesitation. It wouldn't be treachery to show me to your treasury. Break free of the enchantment. As soon as you try, the thought vanishes immediately from your mind. You show her down to her treasury and help her shovel gleaming piles of gold into some special sacks that she brought for the occasion. So clever of her. Now forget this day completely to wrap this all up neatly. I have to choose this? That's just wild. Not the long con, Lamia. Why? You go to bed with a raging headache. When you wake up the following morning, the past 24 hours was a blur. It's a shame the songstress never arrived. I was looking forward to her performance. Did you also forget? Probably just trapped wind, Your Grace. Dude, get out of here. It's a common symptom of stress, and after the recent burglary, we were all a little on edge. Well. Well. Okay. So, the wealthiest person here is Numa with 1550. Paige is asleep. Salami with 850. This is how you build stuff in this game. So for the barons, the cathedral will increase faith. The fortress will increase military. The deer park for the chiefs will decrease farming, but the theater will decrease authority. Hi, Crystal. Counts the Grand Bazaar will increase trade. And the monument will increase authority. Now, if you vote for F, you can stop the chiefs from lowering authority. Just saying. Y'all, I don't see anything for military. I don't know how to stop that. How you vote for this is ! fund, then you put the letter like A or B and how much money you want to put to this. Okay, you can spend up to how much you have here. Sound good? I hope you had a wonderful game. Hello, long time no see. Druids, Crystal. Well, hello. You don't need to fund anything. You can stop the chiefs from getting this, you know? Just saying. Druids, you joined the counts with Lamia, Jordan, Harry, Nate, and Janessa. A strong army is a safe kingdom. The barons are Numa, Sphinx, Tokyo, and RPG Familiar or James. The chiefs are Dog, Ori or T and Tomes, J Rain. Paige is asleep. They went to bed just earlier. My name is Count. Welcome on in, Count. And Wiz. So, you have to do ! fund. Then, like druids, you have 1,000. Carry of 1,000. 1,100 for Nate. Dog is 1,500. Yep, just like how Tokyo did it. ! fund B. 400. I haven't started yet. Hold on, I haven't started yet. I have a wonderful sleep. I did this before too, and I'm so sorry. So copy and paste this when I start the auction. I have to press this button in the center, okay? This one right here. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you so much for the raid. I am so sorry about the misspelling thing, and have a good sleep, okay? Shall we start the auction? Your funds are 750. Your funds are 750. Anybody else need their funds? Wiz, you're at 350. Jordan is at 50. Lamia is at 850. Since this shows the richest nobles, yeah. Yes, good. Alrighty, starting auction in 3, 2, 1. Get it. Crystal, I hope you had a wonderful session. I don't know if you're still in chat, but what happened? Remember, the highest amount gets it. So right now the fortress is winning. Okay, 950 for the theater, 850 for the Grand Bazaar. Holy sh... James spent all their money. James was like, we're getting this fortress. The barons came through just being like, okay, the barons just was like, I don't need this money because I've overtaxed my peasants and Fortress time. 2 things got funded. Numa with 1,050 highest contributor. And 2,700 total. Got the fortress. Barons, meet me in the Shadow Fortress for your cuts. And for the counts, the Grand Bazaar. So, both of y'all have now increased to 4 and 5. Dang, y'all are getting close to raise your military to at least 6. You guys need raise your trade to at least 6, so at least that's a little harder. And then you guys need to 4 or less. Okay, so we really, god dang the barons. I thought we were loyal here. Not the bankruptcy. Let's do this first, because the Crimson Vigil sounds fun. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do we suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. I don't think that's a great idea. Take a hefty loan from solvent. And there, time to crack open. Treasury, wealth. I feel like the loan's gonna bite me in the butt later. Selling it off makes sense. This makes everything horrible, I feel like. And stability would lower. So I'm gonna do this. I auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 golden rings, and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. It's a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of power make you look weak and desperate. Oh, look at this tiara. My love. I mean, hello again. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Chief, your lord, your dog is loud's wealth has decreased. Treasury is now 1380. Oh, check out this scepter. It's like the monarch. What's happening here? Switched it a little refresh. You bought my scepter? Dang it. Why do we have to sell that one? Look, it's the party that y'all talked about that was going to happen next year. The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop a eastern hill. Look at the vampires. Your journey takes weeks and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What did you dress as? A ghost in tattered clothing draped with clanking chains, a dragon with gem-studded wings and a golden tail, a demon with horns, cloven hooves, and red skin. Yes. The red dye makes your skin itch and your hoof-like shoes are difficult to move around in, but you strike a startling figure. As you're assessing your appearance, Count Nate sweeps in dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. I see you're dressed as one of the servants of the seventh god. How delightfully blasphemous. They went and bought up all your stuff. I don't think we're disloyal. Look at this. That 0 is loyal as fuck. The counts are the ones who are insolent, I believe. The dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom, you find all the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkin heads, witches. The waiter glides past holding a tray of canapes. A pianist plays a mournful tune. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role do you take? A mourner? Or are you willing to portray a hound of the betrayer? Can you tell me more about these roles? Surely you're familiar with our customs, Your Majesty. If you're unsure, you should stick to being a mourner. What? What are these customs? Did they talk about this before and I just missed it? I totally know the customs. I totally know. Yeah. The counts gather. After Count Nate delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways, a flaming crown is placed around their head. I will be playing the monarch in exile this evening. The hounds of the betrayer will try to catch me, but fear not, I am swift as a falling star and old as the hills. Okay. They run down the corridor, flames licking behind them, and you give chase. A dozen other hounds of the betrayer run alongside you, howling and yipping enthusiastically. Somehow, despite the silly costume and massive flaming hat, Nate is quick on their feet. Catching them won't be easy. To your surprise, the counts are ecstatic that the monarch in exile evaded you. They declare it a good omen and smash a bottle of red wine in celebration. Nate does not reappear. After that, the music is more cheerful. We got your defiance down. The counts dance and chat long into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital. My heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council is filled with nervous silence. Oh, I see. I didn't pick any of the bastards? Or the other sister? Why didn't that come up? Then yeah, what happened to Orm? Let's do a d6. And I got a 6. My legitimized natural... You know what? For the demi queen in me. Thank you. Have a good night. Sleep well, Crystal. Orm for king. My son. Your son. The assembled nobles break out in polite applause. By designating heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church, seeing their monarch's extramarital adventures being forgiven so easily. Everybody just don't believe me? Yo, I'm not married, okay? Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your child. What is their name? Mozz 2. The gods are good, your greatness. I'm sure little Mozz 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win your game. Expect a visit from the spy master soon. Up in the north, Chief Inari has gathered their fellow plotters for a hike through the mountains. The council demanded a shakeup, but the monarch resists all calls to replace their advisors. A great shame. There's little we can do while the monarch's position is so powerful. The chief's aim is to lower authority to 4 or less. The chiefs discover an ancient treasure hoard, frozen ice worth 500 gold. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. You know, I am just looking at numbers, okay? I'm sitting with my treasurer. Nobody else is here, Numa. It's just me and my girl over here, okay? Thank you. Sphinx, you're not here. Nobody's here, okay? We're just talking numbers, okay? Me and the treasurer, okay? That's what we're doing. We're just chilling and hanging out. Thank you very much. To totally bribe us counts. That would literally decrease my money. Like, what was the point of the taxing? We're just trying to keep everyone safe. And that's fine. That's totally fine. But we're loyal. We won't be as defiant. That is moving up defiance 1. Your defiance is at 4. It does lower it, but I also lost a lot of money in a random night. I don't know why. I still can't remember what happened. So if I just do this, I can gain some money back. They did. But I sold them. Only needing 2 farming? What do you mean? Oh. But this doesn't reduce their farming. Why would this reduce their... Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, if this ends my rule... It ends it. End of season. Alrighty. We have 1 more season. We're going to finish the season off, and then I'm going to raid out because it is late. And I would like to lay down and watch some Dropout. So I'm going to go see who's online right now just really quick. Ooh, I see. Okay, cool. If they're still playing, I will raid into them. But we're going to finish out the season. Cool. Mozz hates the counts and is trying to kill and starve us. I never said that. I never said that. Hello, your majesty. I've traveled all the way from March to beg you to do something about the price of grain. Can't afford to feed my family. A day of back-breaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. She's right. Oh, hello, James. The grain price in the March is beyond all control. Greedy merchants rake in profit while the common folk starve. I'm gonna do this. Bring back the geese. There are no geese in these lands. Voting is open. Leave me alone. Oh, so everybody's just gonna vote for subsidizing grain. Yeah. I see how it is. Damn. I followed my team. You know, that's fair. Sorry, I am quickly gonna do this real quick and then there we go. I followed my heart. Okay. Political price. Okay, let's do it. Dang, voting has closed. The march is in your debt, your majesty. The kingdom's coffers open and a tide of gold floods into the pockets of March's merchants. Grain prices plunge and stocks of grain run low. Supply no longer meets demand. Dang it. Peasants can feed their families now, but others are starving worse than ever. This was your plan all along, wasn't it? What did I do? Oh, Carrie. Count Carrie, grim tidings, your highness. A meddling wizard have set up shop in Kalstov. I believe it's Gordias, the stone talker. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Gordias has dominion over rock and metal and stone, and the deep places Celestath. He's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed glory-seeking lowborn from all over the East are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants, J-Rain have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but these common folk are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. How? Wizards only answer themselves. Their power is unmatched, such that the entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Let's assemble the council. Thank you, Your Grace. What will you vote for? What will you choose? Anybody else? Anybody else wants to participate? Anyone? Treason, I tell you, treason. Has everyone voted? Everyone complete? Well, looky that. Voting is closed. I suppose that's an acceptable compromise. Jayrain begins their journey to Kalstov immediately. Their successor, Chief Jayrain II, inherits their position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of their wealth as payment. Gordia's presence in Kalstov attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of his latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Oh no. What have we done? That was a terrible apprenticeship. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a peacekeeper. But so far, you've done a dismal job of it. Well, thank you. Aren't you a spy master? Go spying. The kingdom is in chaos, your majesty. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image. Your other advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Your majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the ninth god. I don't know, nobody really believes in God right now. The church will lend our full support. With the backing of the church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Declare war on the Ashmedan Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that is so close to rebellion. It's so funny. That any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. Authority and military, authority and faith, farming and military, faith and trade. This is based on what people have so far. Because faith and trade, if we add all the numbers, it's 2, 6, 11, 16. Farming and military, 7, 15, 17, 18, 19. That, like, is that what I should look at? Damn. You have one guy with a stick, but goddamn, he's angry. Nobody goes to church here. We have one guy with a stick. No farms in with the barons. Authority and faith. Like, am I using y'all's military? Yeah, I don't think military is for you guys. I can't do trade for you guys. Authority and faith. I'm gonna try this. I don't know. It's not gonna work, man. I mean, nobody here goes to church. We're all atheists over here, except for the barons. They have some faith in the church. You need to be worthy. Your priority is to raise your authority and the kingdom's overall faith as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. The game, they did. But we have come to the end of the season. amazing. Which comes to this part of the stream. So, which is perfect because I need y'all to know how much I adore y'all. I am so excited to be back and to see y'all's faces. Well, in the chat, but just know I'm genuinely happy to see y'all. This year has been too much. Gigi, your palace wasn't stormed. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. We'll move this bad boy down here. But this has been so awesome. I have missed you all. And I am going to go and yeah, see if are they still streaming? No, I don't think they are. Dang. Anyway, I'll find somebody else new to. Oh, Clay is on. This is great. I'm gonna raid into Clay. They're playing Claire Obscure, so I'm not gonna stay in there long. You can use any of these commands if you wish. I should be back online soon, but for sure on Thursdays. I will have a game on Starcrawl on Saturday, and Forgotten Adventures with Carrie, myself, Hey Gracie, Nick by Night, DM Jose G, will be starting on Sunday morning, which is amazing. So come check us out and hang out there and come see One Ring on Saturday. I will be I don't think I'm producing this weekend. But yeah, I cannot wait. Next week I'll be on Empistrano and Forgotten Adventures again, but for sure I'll be here again for Starfall. So for everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful night. This is your captain signing off.